Welcome back to SBS Sports Live for Stage 3 of the Tour of the Playlist worksheet. I'm Tom Worcester at Spinatron, and today we'll look at how to put spins and non-music items into a playlist. Here's my empty playlist. In a previous episode, we showed you 5 different ways to create an empty playlist. Now I'll put a spin into the playlist. Start typing in the artist field. Choose one. Choose the song and the release. Everything else fills out. At the start time, manually, because I'm doing my playlist before the show. Notice how the start time has adjusted automatically. In this case, I'm going to type in the song name, choose the release and then the artist. Comes to much the same thing. In this case, I didn't need to type in the start time because of the timestamp automation mode that I've chosen. See another video about the cog icon for that. I'll enter another song. This time I just type in the artist name and the song name. I don't use the autocomplete suggestions. I just go ahead and press submit. And Spinatron runs an internet database search to look for the song. So I can choose that from the list, and there we go. You don't need to close or save the playlist. It saves automatically on every change, including pressing the form Submit and Queue buttons or making any changes in the playlist table. Another thing to note, the Start and End Time Now buttons do not submit the form. They simply set the field to the current time, as in your own local wall clock time. This is useful for people who are live logging their shows, not for people doing their show like me before or after the show. Now let's look at the playlist table itself. The order of spins here is determined by the timestamp. If I change the timestamp of a spin, I can change its order, but I can change it back again. I can do more than just add music spins to a playlist. I can also add non-music items using this menu. For example, a legal ID. In this case, I'm going to add a timestamp. And I'll click the signature button to say that I really did it. Click submit, and there we are. Each item in the non-music menu can configure the form a little differently. For example, here I've got a title and description. I'll paste the title in to save some time, and let's go and get some lorem ipsum from over here and paste that in. So I can do some fancy stuff, and let's make a little space in here and go over to YouTube. Let's see, share, embed, copy the embed, go back over here, paste that in. Let's say this is at 4:31 p.m. Submit. Please don't use the music form for non-music. It looks bad on your public playlists, and it fouls up the charts, exports, and copyright agency reports. Much better to use the non-music items for that. So, how does my playlist look so far? Well, scroll down, use the all-seeing eye to take a look. Oh, that's all right, except... Okay, let's go back, see what I did wrong. Pull that one up in the editor. I forgot to check public. There we go. Now let's try that again. All-seeing eye. It worked. Well, that should be enough to get you started. Tune in next time for another stage of this excruciating demonstration.